Picture this. It's midnight and your management company's after-hours line rings. A resident says, "I hear screaming next door. Can someone call the police?" Your management team's first instinct might be to help. Seems like good customer service, right? Actually, it's one of the riskiest policies you could allow as a board. Let me explain why. When boards blur the line between property governance and police matters, you're walking into a legal minefield. Think about it. If you step in during domestic disputes, courts can interpret that as you assuming responsibility for resident safety. That's liability you don't want and can't manage. Some boards try to address these situations indirectly, using noise violations or other community rules as a backdoor approach. This often backfires with discrimination claims and fair housing violations, especially when you're not enforcing similar rules consistently for everyone. And here's something many boards overlook. When you document domestic incidents in your association records, you create privacy issues and potential defamation risks. Unlike police reports, your records don't have the same legal protections. The most important thing you can do as board members is establish and maintain crystal clear boundaries for your management company. Neither your management company team nor your board should ever position yourselves as the go-between for police matters. Once residents think your community can fix these issues when they're unhappy with police response, you'll never hear the end of it in board meetings. Remember, courts generally won't evict residents for domestic issues. If someone pays their dues and follows community rules, that's what matters for residency, not what's happening behind closed doors with law enforcement. You'll face pressure, that's guaranteed. Residents will come to board meetings demanding action when police response doesn't satisfy them. Standing your ground might feel uncomfortable, but giving in puts your association in an impossible position, both legally and practically. Let's talk about that midnight call scenario again. When residents expect your management company to contact police about domestic issues, your board needs to establish policies that firmly decline this role. First, every resident with a phone can call 911 directly. Any delay created by going through a management company could have serious consequences. I want you to reflect for a minute. When you call a medical facility for a non-urgent issue, what's one of the things that they typically say on those messages? If you have an emergency, please hang up and call 911. Take from their model. They're doing it right. You should too. Here's the trap many boards fall into. Your management company makes just one police call for a resident thinking it's a one-time courtesy. But now there's a precedent and an expectation. What happens when someone calls the after-hours line about a domestic situation? Nobody picks up immediately, and somebody gets hurt. That's a liability nightmare waiting to happen for both your association and management company. What feels like being helpful is actually creating significant exposure. The moment your community positions management as a point of contact for emergencies, you've approved a duty that they simply cannot fulfill consistently or safely. This month, review your management company's protocols and your governing documents. Make sure they explicitly state that residents must contact police directly for any emergencies or criminal matters. Drawing this hard line isn't about being difficult. It's about sustainable community governance. When your board establishes proper boundaries, you protect your association while allowing your management team to focus on their actual responsibilities without taking on duties that put your entire community at risk. Sometimes the most responsible policy is defining exactly what your community shouldn't do. If you found this perspective valuable, we invite you to connect with us. Facebook viewers, like our page and follow us for regular updates. Feel free to message us directly with your questions or community challenges. Instagram viewers, hit follow and feel free to DM us with your questions or community challenges. YouTube viewers, subscribe to our channel and check out the video description for helpful links. Visit our website to discover our thought leadership content, books, and resources that can transform your community management approach. Whether you're dealing with the challenges we discussed today or other community issues, we're here to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.